Hello guys, welcome to my channel and my name is Junaid Khan. So today's tutorial is about showing nearby places to user. But let me first show you a demo that what we are going to do. So when you click on this button and you will click get nearby places, so you will see that these are the places which are nearby. So that's what we are going to develop today. So let's get started. So I opened my previous project, the project in which I showed you the previous tutorials, that how you can integrate a simple map and how to implement search places, how to get users current location. So the same project in which I will work. So I opened home screen.dart file. There I'll have to create a new button like this one, nearby places, so we can navigate the user to the next screen. So I'll just copy and paste this, and here I will type nearby places, and for the navigator I have to create a new Dart file, and for this one I have to name it nearby places screen STF. Nearby places screen. Alt enter. Material, I have to import the material package. So now we have to change this route to nearby places screen. Okay, so let's start by running our app so we can see that either we are navigating to nearby places screen or not. And I have connected my real device. So keep in mind, whenever you are working on Google Maps with Flutter, try to run your app, try to test your app on a real device. Don't test it on emulators, because in that way might be possible you will not see exactly what you are trying to develop. So it's better if you test your application on a real device. Keep that in mind. So our app installed successfully, and when I click on the nearby places button, right now it will show a blank screen. First, let's start working on the nearby places screen. There I have to create a scaffold, and in the scaffold I have to create an app bar, obviously. Title, const text, nearby places, center title true, and for the body I have to create single child scroll view, because might be possible that we have multiple nearby places. So in case if the places are greater than 5 or 6 and our screen is not enough long, then this will help us, that it will create a scroll view. So that's why I'm going to use a single child scroll view here. Child column. I'm using column because I have to show my children in a vertical way, so that's why. Elevated button to get the nearby places. Child const text, get nearby places, and that's it for now. Let's hot reload and see what we have here. So now you can see that we got, when I click on this, I have a app bar with a title and a elevated button to get the nearby places. And now we will start working on getting nearby places. API key. Here you have to pass your API key, which you get from Google Developer account. So when I already showed you that how you can create a Google Cloud account and how you will get the API key. So follow that method and get the API key, and after that I have to define the radius. This radius is actually about in how much meters you want to get nearby places. Like for example 30 meter, I want to set this value as a 30 meter. So I'll get the nearby places in a radius of 30 meters. If I set it to 100, then I'll get the nearby places in a 100 meter radius. So for now I'll set it to 30 meter radius, double latitude. Here you have to pass dummy longitudes and latitudes. I'm passing this value, but you can combine this tutorial with current location tutorial, and you will first get the current location of the user, and you will pass that value in these variables, and then you will get the nearby places by following this tutorial. So you can combine two tutorials to get your purpose, what you want to do. 742796664. Okay, so all set. And then we have to create a method here, get nearby places, alt enter, create method. Here comes a tricky part, async, because this method requires hitting the API, because I am getting the nearby places from the API. So that's why I put as an async, because I have to use the await in this method. So that's why I used to use async. We have to use a new package for this tutorial, HTTP. This method allows us to hit the API, HTTP : 0.13.4 of get. URL URI dot parse https / maps.googleapis.com /maps/api/place /nearby search /JSON location equals to, and plus we have to pass our latitude and longitude here, which we already defined on the top, toString. Again use plus, colon, comma, and here we have to pass longitude dot toString, again plus, and radius equals to plus radius which we have already defined on the top, which was 30 meter, plus and key equals to API key. So that's it. In this way we can hit the API var response. Here comes the part where we have to use the package which we have, HTTP package http dot post URL, alt enter. Let's see why. Okay, so you can import this package by this import package colon http/http dot as http. In this way you can use this package. Okay, so we have defined our URL. In this way our URL will be hit and our response will be in this variable. So now we have to decode this response. So for this one we can use Postman, and I don't know exactly that you guys know how to use Postman or not, but I suppose that you guys know how to use the Postman. So on Postman you can define your URL, location 15, radius it can be 30 or 15, and key, and you'll get the response. I'll share this code. I already uploaded this code on GitHub, so you guys don't have to worry about it, that how you can create a model class. You can just copy and paste that model class in your project. So but I'll show you that how you can convert it to dot, JSON to dot. Just copy this response and open a browser, search for this JSON to dot, click on the very first website, javiercbk.github.io, paste the response which you have copied, name your class which you want to define, nearby places response, generate dot. It will generate a dot file for you. Just copy dot code to clipboard, go to your Android Studio again, and here you have to create a new directory. It's not showing me. So on the lib folder you need to create a new directory, models. Here you have to create a new dot file, nearby response, and just paste it. So you will get something like this one. That's the whole thing you will get. And right now we are not using HTML attribution, so you can just delete this chunk of code, delete this one, and also delete these 3 lines, these 3 or 4 lines. Okay, so we are not getting any error. Alt enter, remove unnecessary new keywords everywhere in file, enter. So it will remove all of the new keywords which are redundant. Okay, now we have to create a model class object, nearby places yeah, nearby places response, and nearby check. Done. Okay, so now we have to go here, nearby, copy this one, paste it, and nearby places response dot from JSON. Okay, and JSON decode. It will decode our response to JSON, response dot body. So our whole response which we'll get after hitting this API will be stored in this object. Okay, and after that we have to run, we have to set state, so it will notify us that okay, API is API hit it successfully, now you can use this object. Now we have to go in our single child scroll view, so we can show the results here because we are already using single child scroll view, so we can use this one. We have to use if condition here, dot results. If the results are not equal to null, then this list should show int I equals to 0, because we have multiple results, so that's why I'm running a loop here. Nearby response list dot results dot length I plus plus, and here I have to use sorry, I is less than. Okay, here I have to use a new widget, nearby places widget, and in this basically I'm using a function to show a widget. So, and here we will pass the index, the value in the index. Okay, alt enter. Nice. Return type must be widget. Return container and width will be media query dot of context dot size dot width. Height, we will not define the height because it should be dynamic. If the result value is larger, then it should occupy the space it needs. So margin, edge insets, only. I need to define the margin from top, bottom, and top, left and right. And padding for the inner content, all 5, and decoration border border dot all, color black, and border radius dot circular 10, and child will be column again, because we have to display three things actually: name, location, and the opening or closing hours, if either the place is open or closed. So children, so that's, and I need to show them in a vertical way, so that's why I will use column. I'll just name plus results. Yeah, I'm using results variable from here, results dot name exclamation mark, because I'm using exclamation mark because might be possible the value is null. So in this way we can use null exception, so that's why I'm using exclamation mark here. Location results dot geometry dot location dot lat dot toString. And plus I have to display longitudes as well, so I'll just copy this line, and instead of lat I will use lng, and results dot opening hours. If the opening hour is not equal to null, then it should show open, either closed, because opening hours will show only when the place is open. If the place is not open, then it will show it will be null, so that's why I put a null exception here. So everything is done. Only one thing you need to do, guys, that you need to get your own API key and pass it in this variable. Then you will be able to run this app and get the nearby places. If you leave it empty, then you will only get the result that API key is not defined. So keep in mind that you have to define your API key here. So after doing all of these things, I'll try to run the app again. Okay, application started successfully. Click on the nearby places and get nearby places. Oh, we have got exception here. Just click on this one and it will take you to the variable which is causing issue. So it's the rating variable which is causing issue right now. So because right now we don't know whether the rating will be in integer or double value. Might be right now we have integer, and in some cases we have double rating. So for the precautionary measures, we can use dynamic here. So in this way we can define it that in any case its value will be dynamic. Might be it's integer, might be it's string, might be it's double, so it will handle this situation. Try to run our app again. Okay, restarted application, get nearby places, and let me show you a screen. Congratulations! So we are getting our nearby places: Lahore, Analog Enterprises, Proglabs, Orange Door Studios, Ravi Block. So in this way you can easily get the nearby places, and if you want to get more nearby places, you can just easily increase the radius and it will show you more values here. So that's it. So I'll update the code on GitHub as well. So you can, if you want to see that how I done it, so you can clone the repository from GitHub easily. Thanks for watching my tutorial, and in coming days I'll start working on chat app with Firebase. So keep press the bell icon so you will get the notification for my every new video. Thank you so much.